Hello everyone, welcome to the Study Hacks Institute of GIS and Remote Sensing. Today I will try to discuss about a new topic on Google Earth Pro. So mainly how we can easily use the Google Earth Pro in GIS and survey. So I will show you all of those tutorials one by one. I will upload it in my YouTube channel. So I hope you can easily learn all of those things, how we can easily use the Google Earth Pro in GIS and surveying. So let's go. First of all, I will show you that how we can easily install the Google Earth Pro. Then all of those features I will discover. So let's go. So for that, I simply open a browser. So I simply search on the Google. Simply search here the Google Earth Pro. I simply search. So here you can see the art version. Okay, in the first link, art version. Click on here. So now I can get all of those information about that. So mainly Google Earth Pro on desktop is available for users with advanced feature such as import and export GIS data, and we can also get the historical satellite imagery, very high resolution satellite imagery we can easily get from here. We can get the Google Earth Pro in the 3 version. For that we can easily use the web version. We can also use the Google Earth Pro on mobile. We can also use the Google Earth Pro for that on desktop. Okay, so mainly in this time I use the Google Earth Pro on desktop, this version. So first of all, you need to download this. For downloading, you can simply click on here, Google Earth Pro on desktop. So here you can see the create the maps with advanced tool. So download the Art Pro on desktop. So click on here. So now it will be starting the downloading. You can see, you can simply put here the accept and download. So now it is starting the downloading about this. You can see now it will be start to download it. So here I already downloaded this software. So in this time I simply pause it because I already downloaded this software. So after downloading the Google Earth Pro, you can see it's downloaded only for the this 1342 kilobyte, very small software about that. So simply install it. That install process is very easy. Just simply install it and then simply open from your tab. So simply search here. You can see the Google Earth Pro. So here I already install it about that. So just I simply open that software Google Earth Pro. So now you can see it opening the Google Earth Pro user interface. So now it opening the user interface. So in this time you can see the navigate in Google Earth Pro. So all of those user interface. So I will first of all I will show you that all of those user interface about the Google Earth Pro. Then show you how we can easily use the Google Earth Pro in GIS and surveying. Okay. So you can see this is the world. You can get the 3D globe map in here. So basically in this time here we can get the some tab. You can see file, also edit, view, tools, add, help. Okay, so first of all here you can see the files tab. Here we can get the open. So mainly in this time we can easily open the KML file or KMZ file in Google Earth Pro. Okay, also you can save this file. You can see using, you can simply save your map, as well as you can print your map, also import it. Okay, so also you can see sign out about the server sign out, you can also use. And in this time here you can see the edit option. So I will describe all of those tool how we can easily use for that. Also you can see the search bar. So in the search bar you can simply show your result. Suppose I simply search here my specific area, suppose Dhaka Bangladesh, simply search in here Dhaka Bangladesh, and also click to the search. So now it automatically show the result about that. You can see it automatically move and find out my area of interest, Dhaka city. Okay, also you can see here the we can easily remove to look around. You can simply look around. For that we can simply remove for that. Okay, also move this map from here. So in this time also you can see the zoom in and zoom out. Suppose you can simply zoom in and zoom out from here. Suppose you can simply zoom in, you can easily zoom in. You can see about this feature. Okay, we can easily get this feature look like that. Okay, And also you can see here we can get the some layer. First of all, you can see 3D buildings. Okay, so when I simply uncheck these 3D buildings, so now all of those 3D building will be removed. We can get the flat map in here. As well as also you can see we can get lot of layer. You can see there are a lot of layer in here. So 3D buildings, you can see, you can get the 3D building look like that. You can see the 3D building, you can easily identify. Suppose in this time I simply show you that another place, it also better. Suppose I put here that suppose I simply search this place. So I then click to the search. So now it automatically move to this place and display this. See? Okay, so any place you can search, you can get this result. And you can see 3D building. And not only for that, we are also use it. Suppose you can see the drag, simply drag. You can see here. Suppose you can simply drag in any place. Suppose I simply drag in this place. So now I can easily get the place very beautiful about that. Okay. So as well as click to the accept, you can simply show the result look like that. Okay, you can see the Taj Mahal view. So for that, you can simply just drag and you can see simply I just paste in here. So now we can get the better view about this place. You can see, you can get all of those features very quickly, very clearly we can get from here. And we can also download from this type of a high resolution imagery from here and use it as a software easily. Okay, so here you can see it show this the Taj Mahal. Okay, and we can easily get the, you can see when I click on the 3D building, now it's showing the 3D building. Okay, so in this time I uncheck that, then it show this type of flat. Okay, so when I check the 3D building, then you can see it looks very beautiful. You can get the 3D buildings from here. You can say we can get the 3D building in here. Okay, so if you want, you can also save it, save this image. Okay, here you can see we can get the 3D building view from here. So as well as we can use it for our GIS and surveying using this Google Earth Pro. We create the different types of feature, mainly point, line, polygon, as well as we are also use this type of things for the surveying. So before that, first of all, we need to set the settings about that. So for setting the settings, simply you can go to the tools option. Here you can see, and here you can get the about the option. You can see options. Click on here. So here you can see you can easily show, in this time it show the latitude and longitude as a decimal degree. If you want, you can simply change it degree, minute and second. Okay, or you can use anyone, there is no problem. Also you can see the units of measurement. So in this time I can use here the meter and kilometer. Basically in other GIS software, mainly we are using the meters and kilometers, this unit. And if you want, you can also use the feet or miles for your own way. There is no problem. And case is that mainly we can use that this, it's mainly depend on your memory. Case size depend on the amount of the physical memory installed on this system. Okay, so in this time I simply use that for get the, when I use the limit limitation about that, then I can get the very clear images, or it will be work very quickly for my system. Okay. Also you can give the navigation about that. So mainly navigation, In this time you can simply navigation, you can just select the don't automatically tilt while zooming. Okay, so simply select that. Okay, first time you can get the automatically, but you can simply select the don't automatically tilt while zooming. Okay, then we can get the very clear result about that. Then simply apply and okay. Okay, so now in this time I simply apply and okay. So now I just show you that how we can easily survey, okay, and create the different types of feature. Okay, so mainly how we can easily create the point feature, polygon feature, or calculate the area. So these type of things how we can easily do using the Google Earth Pro, and we can easily create the GIS database, and this database further we are also use in other geospatial software. So mainly when you want to work for the ground truth, or we can easily get the ground data in Google Earth Pro without physically visited on this place. Okay, so it is the another benefit for your ground truth data. We can easily get the ground truth data with their specific location using the Google Earth Pro. We can easily get this location. Okay, so now how we can easily create the geo database. So mainly point, line, polygon feature using Google Earth Pro. So these things I will show you that in this time. So for that, here you can see the place. So in the place we can get the some folder. You can see temporary place, my place. We can get the some folder in here. If you want, you can also create the another folder. So for that, you can see the files. You can see the add option. You can see the add. So simply click on here, and you can put the folder name. Okay, this folder added under this places tab. Okay, so in this time I just add the point. Okay, so for the point you can simply click on here. You can see the add option. So in this time I want to add the point under the temporary place, this folder. Okay, so I use the default folder. So simply click on here. Here you can see the add option. So for the adding the point, we have to use here the place mark this tab. Okay, simply click on here. So now here you can see when I click on here, it default showing this is the point. It's showing in here. We can get the specific latitude and longitude about this place. So you can simply drag it. So you can simply drag it. Okay. Suppose I need to create the point for this location. Simply click on here. And then in this time, you can simply put here this any name. In this time, it's showing the untitled place mark. Suppose I simply put the place mark is that Taj Mahal. Just I simply write this, or you put any name, no problem. So put here the Taj Mahal. As well as you can also put here the description about this point, as well as you can say style or color. So in this time here you can use here the different types of color. Suppose you want to put the icon color. Suppose I want to use here the this type of green color. I want to put the as the icon color. So I can it will be changed. You can see it shows as a green color. As well as if you want, you can also change this type of icon. You can see click on here. So now we can get the different types of icon in here. So anyone you can use in here. Suppose I use this. Okay, so now it's showing this type of icon. Okay, so this is the icon. We can easily add about that, and we are also increasing the icon size. You can see we can simply click on the scale. It will be increasing the icon size. Okay, so also you can see the view, and in this time it show the for this point what is the latitude and longitude we can get in here. We can get the range. We can get the heading, tilt. Okay, we can also add here this time span in this time we don't need altitude about that. So in this time, just a simply okay. And in this time here, you can see the Taj Mahal point feature is added in here. Okay. Suppose further, I also need to edit this option. So how I can edit? So for that, simply click on here again. And here you can see the properties. So click on the properties, and you can see now I can simply edit it. So I simply drag and paste my specific place or point, and then I can easily edit it, as well as also edit the color, also edit the layer name. All of those things I can easily edit from here. So suppose in this time I can take this location, look like that. And now I want to show you that how we can easily create the polygon or polyline. Okay, suppose I want to digitize a road, or I want to digitize a river. Okay, so for that we have to use at the polyline. So how I can create this polyline? So it's very easy. Suppose I digitize this road about that. So just I simply zoom. and we can get the very high resolution imagery from here. You can also download it from here. You can see, suppose I want to digitize these things. Okay, for that, what can I create? The polyline. For the polyline, suppose I want to use this same folder. So click on here. Here you can see the add a path. Okay, so in this time I use here the add a path, as well as you can also find out this option in here. You can see the add path. Okay, also you can see the add place mark. So mainly add place mark we use for get the point or location, and we are using this add path option for making the polyline feature. So in this time I simply click on here the polyline. So here you can say I can get this type of things. Suppose I put the title, it's a road about that, so it's a road. Okay, and here you can put the style. Also you can see the measurement. So in this time here also measurement this area. Suppose I want to measurement using the, suppose kilometers unit about this road measurement. So for that I simply select this. Suppose this is my starting point, and then I simply digitize it. We are easily creating this type of polygon. Okay, and we can easily digitize the river and also measurement the river area. So all of those things we can easily generate from here. You can see now it will be digitized about this road, and we can get the road layer about that. Okay, and also you can see we can easily, you can suppose I simply put it here, so it's the wrong place. So now I need to remove this line. So for that you can simply use here the left click on your mouse, then it will be removed. You can see left click, it will be removed one by one, it will be removed. Okay, you can see it will be removed. So then you can simply put this again about that and digitize your boundary or line about thing. We can easily digitize about that. Okay, so you can see here we can create mainly it's showing the result 0.32 kilometers. Suppose I want to show the result in the meters, so I can get the 325 meters. So from this point and from this point we can get the measurement is that 325 meters. Okay, this road I simply digitize about that. We also use that the color. Suppose I put the color is that, suppose I use this color, simply use, and then okay. So now we can get this type of color road. Also we can also increase the width of this road. Suppose I simply increasing about this width from here. So now I can see it will be increasing about this road width. Okay, so we can get this increasing the width about that. So this is the road about that. We can easily create this type of road from here. Okay, so it's process for creating the polyline feature. Okay, suppose you can easily digitize the boundary, we can easily digitize the river or road or anything. So now we talk about that. Suppose I talk about that polygon, how we can easily create the polygon feature. Okay, suppose I just calculated the measurement of the area for this boundary as a polygon. So for that, what can I do? Just I simply take this polygon feature and then create this boundary area. Suppose this boundary, I want to calculate how much area for this Taj Mahal. I want to calculate this area using the Google Earth Pro. It's very easy. For that, what can I do? Just I simply click on here, and here you can see the add option. You can see the polygon option. We also available for that. Or if you want, you can simply just click on here. You can see the polygon option also you can see in here, as well as simply click on here, and you can see the add option. You can get the polygon. You just simply click on the polygon option, and now suppose I want to measurement the area. Suppose you can see the meters or square miles. Which unit you want to need? Simply you can simply select that. Suppose I select the unit is the square kilometer. How much square kilometer? So now I just simply set my point with my study area. Suppose I simply set this study area in here, and this is my another point. Okay, so here you can get this result look like that. Okay, so just I take the again about this. Suppose click on here and then add. So simply add the, you can see the add polygon. So simply select the polygon, and after that, suppose measurement. Suppose I set the parameter related. Suppose I simply grow my study area. Suppose just simply click on here. Okay. So in this time, I just uncheck the 3D building. Then it also better view. Okay, you can see you can get the measurement in this area as a white color. In this time, it shows as a white color. So in this time, you can get the result. You can see. Suppose I need the result. I need the area for that. Suppose hectare. So here you can get the 17 hectare area for that. So we can get the perimeter is that. Suppose I also calculate the perimeter is that another unit. Suppose square kilometers. So we can get this the perimeter, and we can get that this area hectare is that. Okay. So as well as we can also add here the some style. Suppose in this time I just simply can simply add here the outline. Only show the outline. Okay. So now it's showing only for the outline about this place. Okay. As well as you can also put here the color. Suppose I simply put the line colors as this type of color is simply put, and also okay, and also increasing the width of this line boundary. Okay. So this is our boundary about that. As it will be increasing. Okay. As well as you can also put here the color. Suppose I put this color, this type of color, and okay. And you can also select the opacity. Suppose I put the opacity is that, suppose 30%, 30%, and then okay. Okay, so now it's showing you like that. So in this time I simply go to the properties again, and from here just I simply put this, suppose it show the result for the Taj Mahal area. Suppose I put here the field with outline. This time you can get the, you can increase the, suppose increasing that, you can see it will be opacity about, we can set the opacity. Suppose this part simply set. Okay. So I can get this area measurement, how much area we can get in here. You can see the area, 17 hectares area we can get from here. Okay. So this type of feature we can easily create from here. And not only for that, we are also create the another types of feature. Suppose in this time, you using the polyline, we can create the this type of line. Suppose you can see the another tool as that is called the ruler. You can see the ruler option. So using the ruler, we can you create the line. Okay. So line, we can also create the circle. Okay. So these type of things we can easily create. Suppose I just create the line for my study area. So for that, what can I do? Suppose I want to just measurement the line. Suppose a straight line. Okay. Suppose for that I can easily create the straight line. So go to the tools. Here you can see the ruler option. Select the ruler and select the line about that. And now you can simply select your kilometers unit. Any unit can simply select. There is no problem. Suppose I create the kilometers. And now just I simply, suppose this is my point. From this point, I just, from this straight line, you can see now it create the straight line. Okay. In this, suppose this is my study area. So I can get what's the distance about that for this. We can get that 0.58 kilometers, or meters. You can get the result 579.41 meters about this line, the distance between that. Okay. Or any unit you can simply put that. There is no problem. Okay. As well as you can simply save it. So simply save it. So now I can simply put this any name about this straight line as a layer. Suppose I show the color as the another color. Suppose I show the sizzle for the yellow color, and then okay. And also increasing the width about this line, and then put this, suppose line measure. So then okay, that you can put any layer name. In this time you can see this layer also added in here. Okay. This layer also added in my, in here. We can easily create the calculate the distance about this. Okay. As well as we also create the another things as a circle feature. So for that we can easily create the ruler again. You can see, and here you can circle. Okay. So in this time you can simply draw from here, and you can simply how you can see in this time it's showing the result for the 0.14 kilometers circle. You can see suppose also you can put here the suppose meter. Suppose in this time you can see it's showing the this type 120.67 meters circle. So you also create the circle or buffering zone about that and make the feature about the suppose this circle feature you can create from here, and then simply save it and put the circle measurement. Here you can see the measurement is that this circle is the radius is that 570 radius about the circle, and put the circle. You can put any layer name, and also you can add here the style and color. Suppose I simply use the color the another color, so you can see there are a lot of default color we can easily use, and we can also simply increase the weight about that. Suppose I simply increase the weight about this circle, and now you can get the result this type of thing, so you can get the result. Okay, so here you can see I just created the one point, as well as also created the road, also created the Taj Mahal area, okay, layer, also create the line measurement area, and also create the circle measurement area, as well as we are also create the from here. Suppose in this time this road, click the road, and here you can see the about the result show elevation profile. We can also create the elevation profile for each area. So click the elevation profile. Now it show the result look like that, you can see. Okay, so in this time it show the elevation profile about that. So here you can see it will be start from here. It show the result. You can see what is the elevation about that, what's the we can easily get about that, when it will be high, when it will be low, we can easily get from here. You can see now it show the result about the elevation profile. So here you can see it's showing the distance, it also showing the elevation gain, elevation loss, maximum slope, average slope. We can easily get measurement from for the east point. We can easily get the result. Okay, you can see you can easily get this type of information from this. So here you can see. So here you can see you can get that, and it also move in also in here for creating the elevation profile. Okay, we are also use these things for the create the elevation profile, as well as we can easily import this type of export this type of feature as a shape file or the KML file or KMZ file, and then we can easily use it for other types of geospatial software such as ArcMap or QGIS software. We are easily use this type of polygon or circle. Okay, so basically when you export it, we can easily get the georeferenced. Okay, so in this time we don't need to georeference again. So all of those things we you export from the Google Earth Pro, we can get the georeferenced. Okay, so for the tutorial I also try to show you that how we can easily generate the export these type of things as a georeferenced feature, and how we can easily use this type of feature in ArcMap or QGIS software. So I hope you can easily understand all of those things for the today's session. You also try to practice, and for the getting the next tutorial, just simply keep in touch with this YouTube channel. I hope you can easily learn a lot of things about the QGIS. Okay, so thank you for watching that. Till stay happy, stay safe.